Real Madrid Football Academy coming to South Africa. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, man. Today, we have an interesting subject that we have to dive into, and that is the fact that Real Madrid Football Academy is coming to South Africa. Now, I'm excited for this one. It's been something that's been blowing up on my social media and something that I've been seeing a lot. It's something very big for South African football. So, let's dive into it. So, okay, the football academy is going to be in Cape Town. That's the first one they're going to make, according to my research. And the ages that this football academy will be accommodating is from the ages of 6 to 17. And mainly the whole idea for this whole project is basically that Real Madrid is trying to merge football and academics together. So it's sort of like a soccer school, if you may put it. And they are doing this partnership with a school named Generation Schools, if I'm not mistaken. And this will be aiming to actually just develop not only the sporting abilities of the kids, but also, the educational side of things, because Real Madrid is prioritizing also education. So this is actually a very great project, and the official launch has already been made, if I'm not mistaken. It's already been there, and the project is probably already started right now. And it's actually something very, very positive for South African football. That's why I want to talk about it. So something like this, we don't see it often with European teams, coming to make football academies in other countries like maybe South Africa or other African countries. And I think it's something that we need to do more. A couple of years back, I remember there was the Sporting Lisbon Academy that opened here in South Africa, and that was also a good initiative. So this Real Madrid project coming to South Africa is something that's similar to that, and I think it's going to actually be much more bigger than the Sporting Lisbon one. Real Madrid, biggest team in the world. Let me just state that out right now. Biggest team in the world. Even though I'm not a fan, I'm not a fan. I'm a Barca fan. Real Madrid, biggest team in the world, and they're coming to South Africa. This is going to be like a huge opportunity for many young kids. It's going to be a huge opportunity. So the question now is, could we see a South African football player playing for Real Madrid in a couple of years from now, or maybe like in the future, in the near future? Could we see that happen? And it's all going to go down to the development of these players. And you can rest assured that there is probably like a lot of talented players on that program right now. So I think that we're going to see a South African football players in the near future playing in Real Madrid or playing in La Liga. I would certainly love to see it, like I would certainly love to see it. This country has a lot of talent, and it's time that the talent goes abroad and actually goes to Europe, because we need more South African players playing in Europe. What do you think? Do you think that in the near future we could see a South African football player playing for Real Madrid? Let me know in the comments. That brings us to our next question: the location of where the academies have been built. Okay, so the first academy, the first campus has been built. It's in Cape Town. Let me not use the word built. It's in Cape Town. And then I'm hearing reports that the second one that they're planning on opening is going to be in Johannesburg. And it brings us to this question now. Do you think that these academies, with a lot of facilities, with a lot of resources, do you think that they should try and invest in making these academies be built in more rural areas like townships, villages in South Africa? Because you know how our country is, there are a lot of places around our country that are struggling. We have rural areas, we have townships, villages, and all of that. So that brings us to this question of, should these quality academies invest more in making the academies available to those to that group of people in the rural areas, in the villages, because some kids genuinely do not have the resources. They don't have the resources to even get them to Cape Town, maybe get them to the Johannesburg facility, even if maybe let's say they're going for trials or this and that. I think that bringing the academies closer to their areas, it's going to make things a lot easier. And I can tell you that there is a lot of talent in the rural areas and in the villages. There's a lot of kids that have so much potential to be one of the best players in the country. And my opinion on this is that I do think that these academies with a lot of resources like Real Madrid academies, even other academies in South Africa, they should also prioritize townships and villages and these other areas where kids won't be able to, make it to maybe the cities, because of, resources and money and all sorts of things. But yeah, overall, this project, in my view, it is a very positive. It's going to develop our South African football system and it's going to produce a lot of quality players in my view. And I think that moving forward in the next couple of years, we're going to see something special being built with this Real Madrid Academy. And I just hope, I'm going to say this again, I just hope that we can see a South African football player playing in that Real Madrid shirt in the near future. Guys, if you made it till the end till this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. I am signing out right now.